Welcome back to Grampy's Garage. I'm Grampy. I ended up taking off both sets of top moldings on these Corvettes, and there's some interesting things I wanted to show you. First being the condition of the old molding on the white Corvette and then the molding on the yellow Corvette. Come on in here and look. If you see on here, somebody actually put this sealant all over this molding, and this was on the white Corvette, and it's really hard to get off, and I don't think that it would turn out very good if I tried to get it off and clean it up. One of the reasons I got the yellow Corvette was this molding right here is in a lot better condition. It's scratched up like crazy, but my plan is to paint this. I'm going to black it out, probably a satin black. So I'm going to sand the moldings, side moldings and everything, and ended up shooting those satin black. So let me bring you over to the yellow Corvette and show you some things. Okay, go ahead and get up there. When I pulled the molding off of the yellow Corvette, I did notice that the birdcage, the top of the birdcage, is rather rusted out, which goes to show that, I mean, if this thing had decent paint, had a running motor in it, you wouldn't have known that this was starting to happen up here. It's not happening on the other side, but it is happening on this side, which is only going to grow unless the rod is stopped. Also, another thing I noticed, when they did the restoration on the white one, they didn't put this putty in the corners, and I'll show you that in a minute. This putty seals up a gap underneath. Let me get it off. It seals up a gap and stops the water from getting under here and running into the car. Let me show you over here. So as I was just showing you on the yellow Corvette, that putty goes in here, and it was actually not in this car. Also, I noticed that whoever put this together elongated these holes where either a rivet or a screw would go. So I have to fix that fiberglass right there, and as well on this side. I'm also thinking about painting this area right in here, which is a good idea, but it wasn't my idea. 76 Corvettes actually was talking about it in one of his videos, and I think I'm going to do that because it'll look better against the T-tops. Another thing I have to change are these pieces right here. This piece right here was for the target top, whereas this piece accepts the pin on the end of the T-top when you lock it in place. So that's going to have to go in there as well. Keep in mind that if you're doing anything with these end pieces or any of these clips that hold on the windshield trim, the windshield has to come out. Now, I was thinking about taking the windshield out of this thing and replacing these, but I'm just going to sand them down and paint them. The new piece, stay right there. Without all that goop, is going to fit pretty well in place once it's down and in. And where the other one, there was a ridge right here that was probably a good 1/4 inch high, causing a leak into the car. Okay, hold on. I did go ahead and order screw kits for all of these pieces that I'm talking about. That way I have all the original screws to go in it. So pulling these top moldings off can be a little tricky. One, you don't want to bend things. I ended up bending this one right here, and you can see it when I tried prying it up, you know, a little dimple there, dimple there, and dimple there, because it was so glued down. from the underneath. You know, they even put clear silicone on here. I might put some silicone on there, but it's not going to be like this. Well, that was just a quick update. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please go ahead and hit the like button. Share it if you know somebody that would be interested in watching it. Subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time on Grampy's Garage.